Welcome, Chosen One.
Alright, pucker up, ace-holes. It is new card time. Welcome. Today we're going to play Triss Relics. Now, I've been meaning to record this for a few days now, but I could never make or find a deck list that I was happy with, and to be completely honest, I still haven't. But this is the closest I've gotten. A lot of the versions of this that I've seen have one big glaring issue, which is that it doesn't follow the rule of 16. If you don't know what that is, basically a normal Gwent match that is played out till the end and with no card draw effects is 16 turns. So you have 16 cards you want to play, and then when you do build a deck, you should follow this rule that you have 16 cards that you want to play, and then the rest of the cards are either cards that help you play those cards or just 4 provision cards that cost you a minimum amount of provisions. So, for example, the cards that you intend to play, they're called target cards, or at least, that's what I've been taught to call them. If you have 19 target cards, which I've seen a lot of Relics decks having, then you're only ever playing 16 of those. So the remaining 3 are just a straight up waste of provisions. Now, decks can definitely work in this sense, but you never want to waste provisions. Like that could be like the difference between winning and losing a match is if you have wasted provisions. So yeah, the reason I said 19 target cards as an example is because I've seen a pretty popular Relic deck with 19 target cards, and while that still works pretty much just as well, honestly, I wanted to actively try to avoid that, and that's how I ended up with this. The main difference, I mean, I've seen so many different versions. A lot of them whom also kept within the rule of 16. But most of them have the 3 crones. I've never been a huge fan of these. I don't think they're that interesting. Like, sure, the damage one is really good if you can play the other ones first. But they're not spectacular, in my opinion. I don't feel like they add anything. But they are relics. They are decently powered. So if you want to play them, no problem. It's probably better than what I'm doing anyway. But I decided to cut those because it was either cutting those or cutting one of these top-end relics in order to fit in the new card, Triss, who we will be playing on the ranged road to boost all our allied units on the row by half their base power. We have a lot of high base power units. That's the whole point of this archetype to begin with. Triss just blends in really nicely. And yeah, like I said, either take out one of these big boy relics or big girl relics, or take out these crones. Like, those were the 2 ways that I saw that you could do this. And I've seen versions without She Who Knows. I've seen versions without Mamuna and without Bloody Mistress. And also without Mushy Truffle. Like all of these cards, you can find a version of Triss Relics without one of each of these cards. And you'll find some without the crones, including mine. So the idea of the deck is just, play relics, right? Get some big base powers, Ratcatcher, Res, and Genkan. I needed a couple of 4 provision cards, and honestly, none of the ones that are here, I don't care. I'm not even going to bother with putting in a Squirrel and a Peller, okay? I don't care. I've gotten this far without playing tech cards like that. They're not bad. I don't have anything against them. I think they're actually fairly balanced cards. I don't mind people including them. But like I said, I've gotten this far without even bothering with that. Instead, I wanted to play Teleportation. If I'm going to play a 4-point card that isn't always going to be super useful, I'll play Teleportation. Because you use that on a Genkan, it'll strengthen even more, increases base power even more. And if we then do bring it back with Incubus or eat it with Mamuna, then it's carryover. Teleportation on a Genkan Worst case scenario, it's 4 points the round you play it, and 4 points, maybe even in both consecutive rounds. If you do this in round 1, and then you bring it back with Genkan in round 2, and then you bring it back or eat it with Mamuna in round 3, that's a lot of carryover from these 4 provision cards. But as they are 4 provision cards, you know, in an ideal match, we probably don't even play these. But if we do end up drawing them, it can be kind of neat. It can definitely be kind of neat. And with double Genkan and Incubus to potentially bring them back, making sure we have one on the board for teleportation is easy enough, I think. I think it's fair enough. Main thing to really look out for is if we have a Horcrux, we gotta make sure either She Who Knows is in the deck or Triss is not. Right, because we don't want to pull Triss with the Horcrux. We want to draw either one of these big relics, perfectly fine. She Who Knows around 1, great. But Triss cannot be played from this, so keep that in mind. Yeah, let's just really get into it. I have not tested this. But, you know, for the most part, it is a standard relic deck, which I have played in the past. I do like them. They're pretty interesting. But I've not tested this current version without the 3 Crones and with Triss. So hopefully everything goes well. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope I do too. We can only hope that the matchups are going to be fun, interesting, and containing some wins. I'm going to start off with a Monster Smear. Is this going to be actual Arrakis Swarm? No, Overwhelming Hunger. But maybe Overwhelming Hunger with Arrakis Queen, in which case, don't know how I feel about that. Without Griffin, the Megascope is not good. She Who Knows needs to be in the deck here. Not a good hand. Not a good hand. Did I at least draw? No. Alright, that's not good. That is not good. Guess we're just gonna get this down. Overwhelming Hunger. Really hope it isn't V. It is V. We do have a Horcrux. There is actual potential there if we can. You know, there's potential. Let's see. This adds 9 to the board. Takes me to 20, 25. That is Sabbath. I mean, if this is V, then okay. It's kind of a shame because we wanted that, but we still have 3 fruits and now this. Oh, it's Ruin. Really? I know there's a Nova deck or a Gold Necker deck with Ruin. Could be that. Why am I playing my relics like an idiot? Like just keeping them spread apart. I'm not used to having to care. I wonder, is it V? No, they don't bother with Ruin. It's not V. It's not V. It's not. Alright. Alright, so we know it's not a Golden Necker deck. Yeah, I'm gonna play this. 14. Giant Toad. Giant Toad is a really cool card. And so far, this is a cool deck. Maya, sit down here. Griffin. That works. Oh, I did not think I had filled up my row. How did I miss that? What kind of an idiot misses that? Alright. Well, I guess we passed then. For some reason I thought I was only at 7. But I am at 8. Oh shit. Wait, did you have to do that? No, because I only go to 62. And they would have been at 63 if they hadn't done that. Oh, that's bad math there, buddy. Alright, Okay. What do they have left? I mean, this is not a normal deck. This is not something where I can really know what they have left. No, 15? It's crazy. The Beast. Alright. Am I gonna play this? I think so. I can get She Who Knows at any time and be at Sabbath. So, that's nice. Does he have 5? Ooh. Let's see, you get this. I get this. Alright, that teleportation already played for 8 points. And it's gonna play for 4 more unless this gets banished somehow. What are you doing now, huh? Well, he gets a Rakka's Nest. Alright. Just a Spirit Tip in the back. Big girl Triss. Ugh. Yeah, that teleportation did play for 12 points. And let's see, we are going to Mamuna Griffin. And then we can just play that. Yeah, that's fine. This is good. This is good. Yeah, I was waiting for that. Like, I'm a card up and I have 13 points of carryover. That's good. That was good. Cool deck though. I mean, Arrakis Queen was in there, but there was no sign of any Arrakis Queen abuse. Just really neat synergies that, unfortunately, we didn't get to see. I'm kind of happy because if there were some crazy shenanigans going on there, oh god. This is Sihil. Do we have any counter to Sihil? No. We don't. This is kind of okay. We don't have a counter to Sihil. We have Griffin to kill one Siren. That's a thing. Oh wait, oh we do have Mushy Truffle. We do have Mushy Truffle. But he does have that, so he can kind of set it up. I don't know, I'm probably going to play this anyway, so might as well get to it. If this lives... Did you not get Sihil? I mean, there's no way this isn't Sihil. You're not playing Patricide Fury in 2022 if you're not playing Sihil. But I guess I do want to get this going. Like I'm there we go, there we go. There we go. Alright.
Walk away from this. Thanks.
I honestly don't know why he spent this. Yeah, they also do this because of Fukusha, and that's just weird.
Thanks.
And then he's emote spamming thanks for some dumb reason. I wanna... Should I be playing this? Yeah, we're not that far ahead. Let's do it. Okay. What do you make of this? What do we make of this? What do we do? Try to Ihara Quacks Fukusha? That, I mean, honestly, if she is still in their deck after this, then I am kind of a happy camper. Double Megascope, I kind of have to use the Griffin, which is fine, because I just mulligan this later. Yeah, okay. This works. This works. Let's see. Or haunted. Alright. Honestly, should have waited a turn with this, I think. Wait, I can just bring back Griffin. Yeah, I knew that. I just didn't want to risk breaking this. Does he even have 5s? He has these. Still a 10-point play for me.
No worries. Sins of the flesh are my speciality.
That's alright. Yeah, I did draw it. That makes sense. Pinging that? Okay. I guess I want to keep my boys healthy. Really? I thought I played that. Okay. I guess I didn't. I want to keep my boys a little bit healthy here.
I don't nibble at them, they fall right out.
I mean, should I have passed there? I could have passed. I should pass. Because he's got a lot of rain that's going to waste. I'll get card advantage. We'll get Sihel up to 3, but maybe I can prevent him from increasing it too quickly. Yeah, so he gets it up to 3. 3 I can handle. It's going to be kind of difficult with the fruits, and Horrorquax isn't doing too hot. Still... Okay, good, we need Triss. And we have to keep the teleportation, which really sucks, but we have to keep it because I need to unbrick Mamuna. And it is better to play... I'm gonna say that Elder Bear, really? Oh, I really wanted this Incubus. It's okay. The fruits, though. The fruits. Yeah, there's no point in playing the fruit because he just Sihels it. Yeah. If I had spent the fruit, he could have just killed it and played that card. So we're just gonna do this. Just gonna do this. Every turn they can't play Sihel with one of their cards is a victory.
Welcome back, Geralt of Rivia.
Aaron died for 6. Okay. That sucks, but it does set him up, but I can... Ooh. Ooh. The teleportation. Teleportation tech. Get wrecked, Sahel player. Oh, I mean, that deserves a dab. I know dabbing is cringe, but come on. The teleportation tech against Sahel. It's just that good. Bloody Mistress. Your Harquax. She just makes fruits, which is not good. I mean, at this point, can I let him Sahel once? I mean, at this point... I'm safe to do this. Because he's gonna Sahel that anyway, so like it doesn't matter. Oh shit! The Great Sword was the highest. I mean, okay, so they drew their golds. That sucks. That deals what, 8? Jesus, why does it deal 8? Why does it deal 8? I mean, he can kill these, but like I still have one fruit. Damage by 4. Doesn't have bronzes. Yeah. Sahel gets wrecked. I gotta admit, when I decided to play 2 teleportations in this deck, that's not how I thought that was gonna go. I didn't think they were gonna be that useful. You know, I probably still made several mistakes there, because I'm distracted by my own talking. I'm not an expert player by any means. You know, I make mistakes. I probably made a few there, but honestly, I'm a little bit happy with how I played that. But yeah, double teleportation with no Genkan, that's not good. That's okay. No Witch Apprentice also really sucks, because in a mirror match, that's the deciding factor, although... if I just get an early Bloody Mistress, like we can maybe use that. The nice thing about this matchup, if their big base power row is bigger than ours, we can just use Triss on melee. Like our Trisses are going to be the same, basically. Let's see, am I thinking Megascope or am I thinking... See, when you get Brewess first, like, it's not bad at all. Because you get a few points from consuming fruits, and she gains charges retroactively, so that's not bad at all. Because of the Megascope change, or the timer change, this will spawn a base copy before this counts the end of your turn, right? Because this is before the end of your turn. So Megascope actually works a little bit better with cards like Bloody Mistress. Oh, they're playing it too. Okay, well in that case... I don't want to. Then I'm saving mine. Because I am losing this race. So I'd rather preserve... Use the fact that I'm going second and just preserve my own Bloody Mistress. Alright, so they now have a 6 damage crone. They have a 6 damage crone. Do I keep playing just for garbage? Yeah, because like right now they can dry pass just for their card back. Right? But they're getting a lot of points per turn. If I play this and they pass, no, I can't. I can't. If I play a low tempo card there, they're gonna pass, and they're gonna be right to do so. Like I can maybe catch up in the 3 cards that I can safely play, but then I have to dry pass, and then everything's fucked. What is Horcrux pulling right now? Self-Eater. Okay. I would like more consistency in the deck, but it is a monsters deck. Can't expect too much. These incubi are not good. Neither are his. Theirs, but still. Self-Eater. Is that a sign that they're going for it? I mean, yeah, I think so. I think that's a good enough card that you preserve it. If they have a second one, we're out. We're dead. If they play 2 and play both, I couldn't even draw my 1. Even if I had done it, it probably wouldn't have been worth that many points. Not at Sabbath yet. Oh, they're going for it. They are going for it. Jesus. I mean, I feel like I just have to match them, right? I have to match them and just use the fact that I still have a Bloody Mistress. Really wish I'd had Horcrux. I mean, of course it could have maybe drawn out their own thing. Do I play this on the other row, or am I gonna Triss? I think I can play this here. Assuming they have as little removal as I have. I mean, they do have the 6 damage crone. And they are playing the Dorgray version. Okay. Well, now we're definitely in trouble.
A witch's best friend is a pig, no doubt.
Okay, I mean, we have quite a few points a turn. Like, right now, our points per turn are better. Even with that, I have another one. This is only thriving 2 things. And they have a... No, they don't have a pass. They don't have a pass here. Oh no. I mean, it's very late though. It's a late thing. And can I... No, I can't incubus it back. Shit. Where do they get 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points? They don't have a pass still.
Not to lose your head.
Let's see, I go to 82, 84, they go to 80. This teleportation is only 9 points. Well, 10. I mean, it's only 5, but 6. God, I wish it were 10 points. I think maybe it's gonna be Triss versus Triss here. Yeah. Six, 9, 10, 15, 20, 22, 25. 25. What would I get? 1, 9, 10, 16, 17, 18, 22, 25. It will be the same. Six, 7, 8, 12, 17. Oh, you know what? Fuck it.
How can I help?
Whew. That was more math than any Monsters player should ever have to do. Oh my god. Woohoo! Oh, we got the carryover too. Carryover and card advantage. This thing could have gone straight to hell, but it didn't. It still could. It still very much could. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't... Oh my god, no! I mean, it's not good. It's... Oh no! Okay, I have to see which row they're committing to. what do I have in here? It's gotta be a Griffin. It has got to be a Griffin. I can use this to set up an early Sabbath though. 10, 11, 18, not enough. Okay. Shouldn't have played that there. Actually, it doesn't really matter. It's fine. They played their Mamuna too, right? Yeah. Can I get anything else? No! It's so bad. The fact that we're committing to the same row. It's awful.
No worries. Sins of the flesh are my specialty.
Wait. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay.
A witch's best friend is a pig, no doubt.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm giving them a lot of points per turn there. All right, here's the deal. Here's the deal. I play this as my last card. Bring back a Witch Apprentice. They don't get the trigger. Fuck Erendite.
Garments are shackles that restrain our desires.
You get that. I get this. Just for good measure, I win. Who is the Relic's master? Clearly it is I. That last one was tough. That, you know, it was a mirror match. My opponent got the advantage in round 1. But I was able to punish that bleed. Right? I did lose round 1, right? I'm pretty sure I did. I somehow got unscathed out of that. I'm sorry. That last one, that was intense. It really just kind of shut me up there for a second. Teleportation. Here's the thing about teleportation. Sometimes it works. You get the combo. It's just a lot of carryover. It's really good. You know, sometimes you get a 6-point teleportation, just replaying a Griffin and preventing Sihil for a turn. Also great. But when you don't have any way to get value from it, and then you draw both of them. I mean, I guess this could easily be a one-off. Like, if you want the teleportation memes, maybe a one-off. The thing is, more often than not, we're gonna have access to a Genkan. Like, we have 2, we bring them out. Like, more often than not, you should have access to it. It's just got really screwed in that last one. But yeah, Triss. Holy shit! I've tried Triss in a big boy Skellige deck, but it's just not the same. You know, like just having all these 9 base power units. Like Skellige has access to great swords, which is a 10, but other than that, they're stuck with 8s. But yeah, we have some 9s, and the real kicker is of course Incubus, because Incubus bringing back a Griffin Like, first of all, a lot of the time it plays for good points. You know, you put 15 points on your board, and usually you don't have to give your opponent more than like 4 or 5 points at worst. Most of the time, so it's still a good value for a 5 provision card, but you're also putting, you know, 15 base power on the board. 1 Incubus onto a Griffin or a Genkan makes Triss already play for what, 10? No, 15, so it's 8, so 11. 1 Incubus, 1 unit, and Triss already plays for 11. And then, you know, you just throw in another one, and Triss is already decently worth her cost, and then you just, it keeps adding on after that. So Incubus, I would say, is the MVP, and in my opinion, the main reason Triss Meteor Shower has got to be best in relics, because it's just so much base power on the board. Like 15. There's no, like, off the top of my head, there's no other card in the game besides maybe a perfect Regis Reborn that can put that much base power on the board. Actually, there is. Harold the Cripple. If he reses a greatsword, that's actually 16. But in terms of Triss, 16 and 15, it gives the same value. But there's one, and that is a 12 provision gold. This is a 5 provision bronze that we have 2 of. But yes, Mr. himself. And honestly, Oberon could... But then, you know, you can't play Devotion, so you can't play the NL Conquerors, which are the bigger ones. It wouldn't even be big enough. It's like, what, 13? Come on, that's just pussy moves. Sure, if you get old Spirit Tip with Spirit Tip Asleep, and he gets to 18, obviously. And you know, Iharaquax as well, you know, puts a decent amount on the board, but obviously you want to do that earlier rounds. You maybe want to try to save Triss for later rounds, so it doesn't really add up too well. But yeah, Incubus, number one reason that this can work so well. And also She Who Knows contributes quite a bit. I mean, if she sticks and is able to give resilience, you know, at worst, it's a 10 base power unit. Even if she gets damaged and you don't get 10 points of carryover, she's still a 10 base power unit. So that also really, really helps. But with the Ratcatcheress and Teleportation Jank, you can actually get even bigger base power units to carry over. And yeah, just to have Triss be set up from the start, it's really good. You know, I think Triss has proven to be a really cool card. You know, it's a build-around card, but it's not one that, you know, every faction can just throw in. You know, like in terms of neutral cards, right? Boring neutral cards are just cards that anyone can throw in, and you start seeing them in literally every deck for like the whole season. There are only like a select few decks that can really play this, and you do kind of build around it, like with an archetype based around big base power. And she takes a few turns of setup, and like if you really want to get crazy Trisses, like you're already playing a lot of points, so maybe she's a win more card. I don't know. But I do like her. I think both Triss and Yennefer, the new cards, I think they're both potentially really powerful, but I feel they're balanced. Like I honestly think as 12 provision cards that you kind of have to build around to get actually good value from, I think they're actually really cool designs, really fair. They seem very fair. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Have you played Triss Relics? Maybe you played a different version. You most likely have. Do you feel like this is worse or better? I'm guessing worse, but you know, maybe. A man can dream. I mean, it felt alright. Like, my main issues were with consistency, and in that regard, like, this is not worse than other Relics decks, right? I don't think so. So maybe I just got unlucky. Maybe I mean, I'll be the first to admit I had to take some wasted mulligans because of teleportation, at least in that last match. And that, you know, that hurts. Like, there were other cards I wanted to mulligan, but because teleportation was just 0 points, I had to do that. You know, with a less polarized deck, you know, instead of these teleportations, maybe I have, you know, maybe the Crones instead, right? Just increases the possibility of getting some good cards and instead of 0 point cards. So that's on me. Let me know what you think. Any thoughts you have on the Triss Relics archetype? Do you feel like Triss makes it better? Do you feel like Triss makes it more boring? I can't imagine anyone thinks that. It's cool. Triss is cool. Anyway, I've been rambling for quite a bit. I think I had a lot of pent up words from that last match that I just had to blurt them out. But I'm done. Thank you for watching. Until next time, have a good one, and hope to see you again soon.